Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday morning, everybody. This is episode number 79 of my Quilt 2 channel, and it is July 18th, 2024. So I have a little bit of an update. I did get some things done yesterday. So I did get together my laundry basket quilts block. This one down here is Adita's. I printed off just a copy of that. And I made my heart. So there is my block. I really like her. She's really pretty. She's so pretty. I like her a lot. And then I sewed two sections of, I'm not sure which way these go, but I did two sections of the week 3 for Star of Wonder. And I really like how that turned out. I've got 2 of those done. The other one. And I've got 2 more to go. And I have one laid out here. To sew together if I get this done. So this is what I'm sewing on today, and this is part of the Jelly Roll Sampler Sew Along with Pat Sloan, her Block Wednesdays. So I've got the block laid out here on 2 boards. So it's going to look like this. This is the red and white one, the red and white stripe. So I've got stripes going in both directions because I can't cut them in a manner in which they're all facing the same way. So when this side here went this way, I changed these 2 out. And all the rest are going up and down. And the same with this one. When it went sideways, these 2 and the rest are going up and down. So I will be sewing this together. And there are 2 of these blocks. The other one is pink. And I'll lay that one out when I get this one done. So I'm going to do the bottom section first. And I'll be sewing on that. I also did finish another one of my Primitive Gatherings blocks for the monthly minis 2. So I've got the last one laid out here because I am almost finished with number 2. And I've been doing that while I was sewing together the Star of Wonder. So we can start sewing along and get this block done so I can get my homework done for the week. And then I will work on a plan for tomorrow's content. Also, I mentioned yesterday that there was a chance that today's video might be short. I don't have to go short today. I can go the full hour if I need to. The bus comes at 12:25, not 11:25. So Richard is packing and almost ready to go. So, and clean the kitchen and everything else. So we're good to go. So I hope everybody had a good night last night. We had a very good day. We have so much fun when we're together. I'm just saying. And we went to dinner at Applebee's last night. And I didn't mention it before, but the other night, what night was that? We went to Jersey Mike's and got a sub and went to Granddad's Bluff and had had our dinner together at the bluff looking over the city of La Crosse. So that was kind of nice. Got to see a bunch of eagles flying over us. Lots of them. We have lots of little eagle sanctuaries around our area. So we get to see eagles quite a bit. They've been saved around here. So I got the ceiling fan on, so things are kind of blowing around here today. What's everybody sewing along with me today with? Put in the comments things that you're working on, and go out to Facebook. And when you get to a point in the quilt where you think you're ready to start sharing, please post pictures. When I'm done here, Richard and I are going to go out and take pictures of a couple of quilts, and I'll be getting those posted to Facebook. And also these blocks that I finished this week. So I'm also going to try to get everything on the community tab too here on YouTube. So if you miss something somewhere, you can catch up someplace else. All right. I don't want to do too much and then not know where I'm supposed to lay my pieces. And what can I sew together here? So I closed the door too because the neighbor just finished mowing his lawn. I wasn't sure if he was going to be done in time. But he's also replacing their roof and putting on a metal roof, and he's actually working on it today because it was so gorgeous yesterday. I was able to turn the air off, and it looks like, according to the weather forecast, we can keep it off for several days. So it's been it's going to be in the 70s and low 80s for the next couple of weeks. All right, let's get these pressed. I got my book out here, so I make sure I have everything laid out appropriately. And these are the block pieces for the next block. And I've got everything close to me here, so I don't have to get up and walk. I can just sit right here. I even turned my machine around. I use my clapper on these little tiny pieces for the monthly minis. They are so small. Alright, so those seam set, press, and press, and press, and press, and press. This is going to be quick and easy little block. Alright, so this was the bottom piece. Goes there. This was the 9 patch. Goes up and down. This one goes this way, side to side. Okay. And this one goes this way, with up and down. This one goes this way. Woohoo! Hey! How you doing this morning, Diffrey Quilter? I love your name. I just love saying it. And I was telling Richard a little while ago that it's next week or the week after we're going to be getting a quilt kit. That's the Hometown Holiday Sampler. I don't know. I haven't received my email that says notify me when it's available. So I haven't seen it come in yet. So then I can get that one in my hands. I'm awake. That's got to count for something. Sure does. Oh man, I'm usually I get up between 3 and 5. Oh, Richard's been here. I have been getting up way after 5. Today was 6 o'clock. I sleep so good. So next weekend, the 27th, I am going to be in St. Paul again. I'm going to be gone for 3 days. So there may not be a video the 30th, the 31st. There will be one on the 31st. No, there won't. So I've got to go to, there's a family reunion on Saturday, and then on Tuesday is a graduation for his son. So I'm going to stay, at least I think I am. I can get a hotel and stay for that. You're not a morning person? Only because of your minions. We love those little guys. All right, so that one's done. Oh my God, yes. I like getting up early, and I go to bed like 8:30. Between 7 and 8:30, something like that. Sometimes 9, but not often. But I have been up late every night this week. Well, since Richard got here, to be honest with you. I can't keep up with him. I didn't need a nap today. I'm going to need a nap today. Definitely. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I'll leave this. We'll leave that right there. Okay. Trim all this off. Yeah, so I've got a lot going on at the end of the month. So I think there's going to be like 3 or 4 days I won't be. I'm going to take my mom to a doctor's appointment and be in St. Paul for that family reunion and the graduation. So and then take my mom to her appointment. So, oh, maybe I do need this back out. So I lay it out right. Okay. Bottom part. Okay. I don't want to make any mistakes. I was watching Sean. I can't think of his handle right now, but he's talking about every time he goes live, he makes mistakes. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. All right, that goes there, and this goes here. So now we can put the 9 patch together. But but I'll keep you posted because things may change. I might just go up for the reunion and turn around and come home, and then go back on Tuesday and turn around and come home. It's only a 2-hour drive, so it's not 2 hours and 15 minutes. Going 5 miles over the speed limit on cruise control. And then there's a day in August. I got to take my mom to the airport in Madison, Wisconsin. She's going to stay with my sister for a couple of weeks. A little jealous. Just a bit jealous about that. But I think there's a quilt show. I'm not sure going on that I'm going to try to get to. I can't remember if it was August or September in Madison too. All right, I can put these two together. So, okay, yeah, things change. But just a heads up, there might be a few days I might be off that week. Next week we'll be right back to where I was before Richard got here. So I'm trying to think about what I'm going to be working on tomorrow. This summer block party, or am I going to, I think I need to work on hometown. So if I'm going to be doing that, I've got to do some cutting tonight. Or piecing some blocks together. I've got those all cut and ready to go. So, because that hometown holiday sampler is going to be coming out pretty soon, I would expect. Oh, the other thing I thought of today is like I haven't checked my emails to the Bristol Blue email. Yeah, I got to get ready for the new school year. You know what? I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore. Richard just was doing that for his daughter, getting her ready to go back to school, clothes and all that kind of stuff. So fell behind on Preston. Please. Okay. She's 12. And let's see. That one goes there because my trees go up and down. That's all goes up there. I also thought, well, the weather is nice. I should paint my dining room. Decisions, right? Yes. I know. We were talking about that the other day, and I was reminiscing about my youngest one and all the things, the shopping trips we made. My oldest son's got to get 3 of them off to school again this year, so I think my oldest granddaughter is going to be a junior this year in high school. She'll be graduating soon before you know it. Grow up so fast, so enjoy these times, believe me. My youngest son's been out of high school now for what? Almost 10 years. It goes so fast. I remember the day both my boys were born, like it was yesterday. Yeah. Okay, that one. Kids grow so fast. And my oldest granddaughter, 16, makes me feel old. All right. Makes me feel old. Okay. These blocks are coming together fast. So are you stitching? Your oldest is a 9th grader. Yep. I know that all changed middle school. I think well, maybe not. My granddaughter's in the Chicago area, so she started at 9th grade in high school. So she was already on the varsity softball team. I started high school in 9th grade. Yeah. But it wasn't called elementary school. It was junior high school. P.J. Jacobs Junior High School. That building was so old when I was in school, and it's still taking students today. I don't know. It was ancient. My mom went to school there. That's funny. But that was the high school when my mom went to school there. It's my junior high school. My elementary school is gone. They tore it down. Let's see here. Put this on here. Almost done with both of these blocks already. Golly. I love having this project as a leader and ender because I'm really getting stuff done. It feels like it anyway. Is that somebody's car alarm? Everybody's mowing their lawn today, so I'm sorry if you hear all that noise. I stole your tension springs. Oh my God. Why would they even do that? To keep you from doing it? That's funny. I'm trying to figure out how they even know that they can do that. Was there a purpose for that? They need them for something? Oh my gosh. Kids are hysterical. Kids are funny. Let's see, this one goes on this side. Because you could. Yep. Oh my gosh. All right. Bottom part of the block is done. I like it. Just pretty. Okay, so I can set this aside. Make sure things are stuck under there. I can set this right here. And now we can start putting the top half away, apart, together, apart, together, put it away. I'm going to work a little bit today by myself now. So I won't work as many hours because I think I'm going to need a nap today before I even go out and go to work. Tomorrow, Mom and I are going to go out for Friday fish fry. Not if you're aware, but we have Friday fish fries in Wisconsin at supper clubs. And a supper club is a restaurant. Not necessarily a swanky restaurant. It has a bar. And Friday fish fries. Do you have Friday fish fries in other states? No, that doesn't go to that. That's the 9-patch. This goes to this. This is the corner piece. Okay. Brandy old fashions. I don't drink them, but and I'm gonna have a huge piece of walleye that's gonna hang over my dinner plate. It's a big dinner plate, batter fried. It's gonna hang over the edge of the plate by about 2 inches, 4 inches on each side. Okay. Out and about, bring my girls go shopping. Hope you have a great day. You too, okay? So blessed by Jess. You don't care for fish? Yeah. My youngest son doesn't like fish either. He won't eat it, so he won't go with us if we do that. So, but I haven't been to a Friday fish fry in quite a while, but so I'm looking forward to it. Going to a restaurant near by my mom's house. It's called Features. It's a little sports bar restaurant. They have like homestyle meals and stuff like that, burgers and stuff. So it's really nice. It's a very nice. All right, lots of pinning to do here. Catch me on the replay, Jess. You have a great day, sweetheart. I love you. Bye. Oh, I got this seam pressed in the wrong direction. Want these little boogers to nest. All right, lots of pinning here. So we went to Applebee's last night, and he had the chicken and shrimp with mushrooms and onions and that kind of stuff. And I had the chicken Caesar salad. And I asked for the dressing on the side, and they didn't do that. I was a little disappointed because it was just drenched in dressing, like soup. And thought about having a cocktail, but I didn't. Oops. That was a nice end to his visit and our day yesterday. It was a lot better. We didn't have to have the air on in the car either. And so it's nice. This is a nice day. I think it's supposed to get 77. It's like beautiful. Oh, it's tiny. I'll be glad when this is done. All right. And I got to put all the pieces together for rows 2 and 3. All right. Press time. Yeah, baby. One more side to put on, and that block is done. Done and dusted. I'm pressing these all to the background. So everything nests together. I love how easy these blocks are coming together. These jelly roll molds. And after looking at it yesterday with you on about the next upcoming blocks, I'm really excited that I think I'm going to be able to make it through the whole thing. I think so. I think so. All right. This one goes this way. This one goes. Which way does this goes this way? All right. Next round. What else is going on? What else is going on? Thinking of conversation. Oh, she's left right now, but so blessed by Jess. I was watching a video, a short little video where she did this, like, she showed us a product. It was a little printer. I can't remember what it was intentionally made for, but she used it to print FPP paper. I don't know if you're all FPPers, but I'll probably try to put a link in there for that. But she's learning FPP, and I have a whip. I told her that I'd show my big FPP project. So it was when I moved here, so it would be 4 years ago. I started this project. It was a block of the month with the quilt show. And it's called Color My World. I can't remember who the designer was. It'll come to me. But I did it in all of laundry basket quilts, linen texture. I used jelly rolls and layer cakes. I didn't have any yardage. I may have had a fat quarters or two from some other means, but I've got a huge, it's all houses. They go in a circle, and the houses in the second that go through a circle. And then the next one is another row of houses. And then there are trees on all 4 corners, north, south, east, and west. And then the whole outside was houses in the center, but buildings in the corner that spray out into the corners. And it's massive. It is massive. I'm going to sew one of the red ones together so I don't have to take that off of there. But yeah, it's massive quilt. And when I was doing the outside edge, when I did the houses, when I printed off the house patterns, I didn't do it actual size. So they turned out small. And so I had to redo them. So that's when I kind of put it aside. So I am going to bring that back out and I am going to show it to you. Maybe she'll watch it on the replay. Let me pull it out. This massive FPP project. Where is it? There it is. It's in this bin right here. So it's a little bit messy and sloppy. But here are some of the pieces. Here's one of the bigger buildings. As you get to the outer edge of the quilt, things get a little bit larger in size. But this is the background. It's a essential polka dot or Swiss dot, whatever you want to call it. And this is all of the linen texture fabric. So there's one. And here's another one. There's a couple more. This was entirely done in FPP. The trees were applique. Here's a section. There's a section. So there's the Eiffel Tower that goes in one corner. More houses. But yeah, all of the trees were appliqued like this. They're just on either side, the stem, the branches, and then I used fusible webbing. I did top stitch a small zigzag around them. So this is one section that needs to be put together because I think these are all good houses. I have to validate now whether or not these were the right size before I start sewing them together. But yeah, this is fun, and I can't wait to really get back to it and get it actually finished. So here's some more houses in different sizes. They graduate in size. There's a bunch of them. It's a big quilt. I don't remember the final layout of it. This, I think, was the Chrysler building. And here's another house. So this is entirely FPP. Let's see here. Wendy Williams was the designer. Yeah. And here's like the center section. This is 1/4 of it. It's got a road going around in between the two sections. And then there is a mariner's compass in the middle. So, yeah. And this is just the center. There's another whole section to go all the way around this. So it's a big quilt. It's a big mama. And so I do intend to get back to this. I don't know if I'll get to it this year on my whip list. So, but I will. It will be popping up one day in my whip section. I've always got a whip going right now to make sure they can get them all done. So that's the thing I love about this quilt tube is I'm able to get things accomplished, finish old projects, finish new ones, start and stop, that kind of thing. I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm being held accountable for my work. Yeah. Wow. Was right, right? It's massive. And I wanted to do things like that, like art pieces of art, because I have saved and printed off patterns from following ones that have come out from the quilt show. And one was done by not Jean Wells, Kingwell. And then this last one, Sarah Fico, I believe. They're both Australian, but I saved those patterns, downloaded all of those so that I can do those someday. But I have, like, at the top of my stairs, there's a huge, so you get up to the stairs, you have a landing, and you come up here to this room. And at the landing, that wall has like this huge plaster patch on it, because I think many years ago there was some sort of water damage or whatever. But so that needs to be either completely replaced or covered up. So I thought I'd put like what do you call that, beadboard or whatever up there, and then hang a curtain rod and change out art quilts of some sort. So I don't know when any of this is going to happen, but the only reason I'm procrastinating on painting the stairway is because the ceilings are so tall. And how in the world? I'm a little bit afraid of heights. I can't put any, what do you call, scaffolding in my hallway in the stairway to get all the way to the top to paint the corners and the ceiling and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have to hire somebody to do that. I think at some point I want to do that before, at least before I sell the house. So if not before then. So yay, one side almost done. All right. But that's where I want to like display all of those art quilts. All right. Fold these over. Start pressing to the right side so everything nests. So I promised Jessica that I would show that. So she'll see it later on the replay. So check out, I'll make sure I put that, I have to make a note of that. Make sure that I put that link out there so you can take a look at that printer that she showed. I can't remember what it was called. It's kind of cool. I use freezer paper to do my FPP. I didn't do it with the summer block party. I actually stitched on that paper just because there's only two small blocks units that I had to do in one block. So, but it's a very interesting method. So if you're into that kind of thing, I'll have that available for you. To go link to that. Otherwise, go check out So Blessed by Jess, her YouTube channel. I will mention it below. So go out and take a look at it. She also released she does like a traditional block series. And she did a wagon wheel block, which was just a Dresden plate. Not just it was very beautiful. A Dresden plate on a thing. You like newspaper? You know what I started out with when I did my first FPP was phone books. I've got a stack of phone books that I've been saving. We don't use them anymore, right? Yeah, something that thin. So, but I use the wax paper, not the wax. I always say wax paper, and it's freezer paper. But you can iron the fabric to it, and you get multiple uses out of it. So, but yeah, I tend to use my phone books also for like string piecing blocks. I haven't done any of those for a while. Since I made that one quilt for my mom that I showed a few videos back too. So there's just so many ways to put a quilt together. Hexies, FPP, EPP. That's the Jen King Will way. EPP. I also watch a young lady, a British young lady. Her name is Rachel. Can't think of the name of her channel right now. She does she likes doing hand sewing, and she feels guilty using a machine. So, but she makes such beautiful things with Liberty fabric. She's actually just, I think, released a tutorial on hexagon flowers. They were big hexies too. I'm not getting rid of my phone books, the ones that I have saved, because we don't get phone books anymore. We used to get them and then everybody would just throw them away. And so we don't get those anymore. Nobody gets. The city used to send them out. But. And they were so thin. There's nothing in them. All right. Oh. Pin this one so it stays there. So many pins in these little ones. So many pins. Okay. Get another block checked off the list. Sticking my tongue out. Voila. You have a hexagon project? Nice. Yeah, I like it. I like to do it too. But again, it's just like my cross stitch, the tendonitis holding those pieces. Hurts my arm. The only time my arm hurts when I'm quilting with that tendonitis is when I'm just sitting there cutting all day. Pressing down hard on that ruler. Alchemy? I'm trying to picture that one in my brain. I've heard of the name. So dragon fruit is coming out in October through the Fat Quarter Shop. And I'm going to be doing that one. So and that's foundation paper piece. Yeah. Ooh. Got me thinking, because I at least can do one or two before my wrist starts hurting. I can still have a long-term one going, I suppose, huh? Is it a big one? I can't remember now. Yeah. I've fallen behind on following Too Pink. So I don't really, other than the dinosaur fabric, I'm not sure what she's doing these days. Follow her Tuesday videos on Instagram religiously, and I think I've missed several weeks now. Well, since I lost my job. At least since then. There are great videos. Yeah, pretty big. Usually her quilts are. There are awesome videos for anybody interested in learning how to do FPP on the Fat Quarter Shop where Tula did the tutorials. Yeah, tutorials. They were tutorials, weren't they? I think they were. They're good. I learned a lot of techniques there. especially when it comes to like trying to fussy cut stuff. That intrigues me very much. Now my other neighbor is mowing his lawn. Richard mowed my lawn last Friday, so I guess I'll have to do that this weekend. Didn't even think of it until just now. How much time? We're in 45 minutes. Oh, 15 more minutes. I might be able to get the next block laid out. I spent too much time pinning things. It's a lot of pinning. These tiny, tiny little things. Flying fish kits. Who is that? She does a lot of FPP. Last one we house. English paper piecing. A block is done. I accomplished that. Okay, this needs to be pressed, and then I can put this together with that. Okay. So let's see. Make sure I got this all going the right way here. All right. Okay. Get these put together. Had to have a guy with a tractor come shred my yard? What? Like thatch it? Shred it? Rip it all up? Yeah, I take it to do. So Richard being from St. Paul, we were door dashing and delivering out in the country, and we went into this tiny little town of about 500 people, and the guy's driving his tractor through town. I said, I bet you don't see that very often in St. Paul. So yeah. It's funny. We went to he got to see another small town nearby here too, delivering for DoorDash. We do a lot of country door dashing. We delivered groceries out there that day. We like doing Hy-Vee grocery shopping. I'm considering getting a job at a Hy-Vee or Hy-Vee grocery store. I love that store. Yeah, normal occurrence, right? I don't see it here in La Crosse, but I get out to those country. I used to work out there at my previous job, so we saw tractors constantly, lawnmowers, riding mowers, and so yeah, that was pretty cool. Um, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I love that. I'm still picturing that old guy on that tractor. Because on the way to work, we'd run into combines and stuff rolling down the road. My dad used to drive combines in his younger days, growing up in Oklahoma. So yeah. All right, so I got that piece done. Got pop-ups coming up here. So let's see here. Get this pressed open, and then I can press this block together. Get this block done. Keep you over there. So let's see. This one went to the left, so this one's got to go to the right. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Let's start that over. There we go. Okay. So tomorrow I will be showing you the other block and these two blocks together. And I should have the Christmas Mystery Star of Wonder put together too. I think what I put on myself was Summer Block Party. Block 4 would be due tomorrow, but I don't know how much I'll get done today. I've got to come up with some content, that's for sure. So I'm not going to cancel. I'll be here. I'll have things to share and talk about, that's for sure. My brain will come up with something today. Oh, we're supposed to get Milo's remains back today. I should be getting a phone call to go pick up the urn. I had to call yesterday and find out what was going on. It had been like 2 weeks. So, told me today. Call me. So, my kitty cat. Mama, his sister's doing okay. She's not just eating cat treats anymore. She's eating cat food. So she's doing all right. She's not meowing and crying at me that much anymore either. So, right? Coming up with content. That's what I told Richard. I said, I gotta come up with something to do tomorrow. Keep myself busy. I'll be talking to myself a whole lot more now. Well, he's gone. I'll see him next weekend, next Saturday. I'll be up for a few days. All right. Get this together so I can get that block off the machine. All right, press. Underneath my blocker, dealer's clapper. Let's see if I pull this up there. All right, press this last piece and this block is done. I like this. Voila! I got one block done. Looking good. All right, we're at 53 minutes. I'm going to lay out the next one. This out here is a sign. So I got this all set to go. Pretty, right? I like it a lot. This quilt is going to be kind of cool. I can't wait to see what I end up with when it's all put together. It's going to go stripes up and down. Okay. These go side to side. One in the middle. Can you see what I'm doing here? this one this way, this one the end, this one goes this way with the big block in the center. All right, so I got one half of it. It's the bottom half. Can you see the pink? Yeah, you can see the pink. You can see the pink when I did the gingham in the second row on the flower. You can see it here. That one fell way on the floor over there. I'll get it. Okay, so now that's the bottom half, so I gotta do the top half. And let's see here. This goes here. And then this one's gonna go side to side. And I do this one here. That goes that way. Now my knife patch. This goes up and down. Very, very nice. Thank you very, very much. This one's going side to side. Okay. I almost laid that out wrong. And this one side to side, and this one up and down. Yeah, and there's only enough left of these long jelly roll strips to make 1 2.5 inch square to get put into my checkerboard border. I don't know if I'm gonna actually put that border on. Yeah, I can't reach that piece, but I've got the whole block laid out over 2 boards. So I'll be working on that today. And the last 2 of this block. Isn't that cool? I think that looks really nice. It just adds. Usually you put that kind of stuff in the center. I'm putting it kind of on the outside edge, you know, the busier prints. I like it. I do. Maybe when I don't know what next week is going to be. So I don't know what next week's going to turn out. Part of this quilt is. So that's a big mystery because I don't know what it is. Is there going to be more blocks or a border of some sort? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to turn out to be. All right. So you guys, I'm going to call it a day. I finished that and laid out the next one. And we're going to call it a day. And I'm going to go we got like an hour and a half. And I got to get Richard to the bus stop so he can get back to St. Paul. So you guys have a fabulous day. Thanks for being here. And I will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. on Friday for Quilt Tube number what? I don't know why I don't remember these things. 79? Today is 79. Tomorrow is going to be 80. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys, have a favorite day. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Love you. Bye.